Let me share with you a quick little tip. Something I learned, well, basically found out about it by myself, but something that I do regularly and has helped me get quite a bit extra money from Doordash deliveries in the form of tips. Um, when you're doing a Doordash delivery as a driver, um, customers have the option to add bonus tips, add it on to whatever they tipped, if they tipped anything, or they could tip you at the door. There is something you can do that won't work every single order, but has worked for me a lot to give me, a little extra money throughout the time I've been doing DoorDash. And it's very simple. It's just being nice and communicating. If you can get, a communication with a customer. Now, this won't work with all the customers, but customers don't know who you are. They honestly don't know who's bringing the food. So if you can create the little bond between yourself and the customer, you can send them an image, you can send, just send a quick little message or anything, then customers like that. They like trusting their driver. And, after they get to know you and later on, they find that, you're the one delivering the food, many times they will just go ahead and give you an extra little tip. So I just did this order right now. And, you might be wondering, why would they add a little extra tip? Well, because I send messages like this. Basically, when I get to the restaurant, I try to communicate with the customer saying, like, if the order is ready, I don't even bother. I just get there, get the food, go deliver it, drop it off. Perfect, no issues. But if I get there and the food is not ready, I try to communicate with the customer and tell them, hey, this is your DoorDash driver. I'm at the restaurant, I'm waiting, your order's not ready. I try to let them know, like, the order's not ready, so that I tell them that or something similar, so that they know that their food is not going cold. Now let them know, as soon as I get it, I'll be there soon, I'll be there ASAP. And it might be silly, you might be thinking this video is kind of useless, but it's worked for me quite a few times. And if I can get somebody, watching this video that can start doing this and, or does something similar, or if you have other tips or, tactics that you can share, let me know. I'm open to learning new tricks to make a little extra money doing DoorDash. But it's worked for me a lot. I know some people, make memes and images. I don't do memes or images because many times we don't know who these customers are. We don't know if they're young, if they're older. We don't know what kind of people they are. So I know memes work, or cartoons or images work a lot. Work really good on young people. But they don't come off as professional. So a lot of older people will not like, being sent memes and images and, cartoons. So just a quick little formal message goes a long way. And that's just my quick little tip. It might be a little useless video. You might be wondering, I just wasted 3 minutes of my life watching this. But I'm telling you, it's worked for me, and it doesn't hurt to, be nice to the customers. If anything, they will give you a good review. And I don't know if that's even useful in DoorDash, but, I just feel like if people are, nice, if people are, professional and nice, then you have a greater percentage of probability to get a little extra tip than if you're just, don't even communicate at all, just aren't, there. Like, they don't know who you are, they don't know who we are. In the end, if you're a customer, if, we're drivers, but if you're a customer, you online, a lot of times you will see about people complaining about, DoorDash drivers. Well, my DoorDash driver, stole my food. They, delivered it wrong. They put it somewhere else. And there's not a lot of people out there, saying all the good stuff that us drivers do. So if we can just, as a whole, communicate, do our job properly. I'm not saying every single person will add a tip, but it's worked for me. It doesn't hurt to try. So you don't have to, do exactly what I do, but I just do it. It works for me. I just wanted to share this quick little tip in case anyone is wondering of a way to make a little extra money. It worked for me. Could work for you. But anyways, that's pretty much it. 5 minute video, quick little video. See you guys next time.